Good morning, welcome. My name is Joana Gomez, the event management for Oaxaca, Colombia. I present to you Becky Cardoso from the company Global Gap. Thank you all for your assistance. Welcome, Becky. I give to the word.
Thank you, Joanna. Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to have this coffee break to share about our audit practice and what we have been doing as an auditors, and to give your company some insights about your auditors and what to expect from them and how to get the most from them. So I'm going to share this very short presentation with you. Let me put it up. Okay. So first, we're going to talk statutory audit and HBII audit, and that's going to be our main focus. So I was talking this morning with our audit team, and I was asking them who is an auditor. And Ricardo, who is our director at the audit team, he said, we are professionals, we are experts, and we are your allies to give you feedback. And we are there for you to call us when you have a problem. And another of our team members, Helen, she said that we are part of that gear. And this is very important for you, because if you look at us as your auditor, as somebody that is only asking you for more information, and if it's not helpful, that is not gonna be, you are not getting the best from your auditors. But if you think of us as I mentioned, and as you can see of your picture in this picture, somebody who's giving support when you have that's going to be more helpful for your company. So I wanted to share this sentence in Spanish, but I want to say it in English. And it says that any power that is not based in union and team is weak. En español, cualquier poder, si no se basa en la unión, es débil. Then teamwork and making people to work together is part of like the success of your audit and your financial team. Your auditor as part of your financial team. So to engage your auditor as a manager to be part of your culture. And also you have to look at the auditor as an independent party to give you an opinion, and as external opinion of what's going on in your company. Also, for this to happen, you have to help your auditing team or your audit partner to learn about your business, your problems, your goals, what's going on in the company. And we were discussing that this morning, and we thought, well, that only can be done with confidence. If you really trust your auditor, have your auditor to support you in your processes, and then give your audit a purpose. That's very important. So if we move to the audit process, so think of an audit process, think of the auditor in your company, think of your accountant that is there to work together with your auditor. So the first thing that you have to do is to plan the audit, and to plan with your auditor. But then after that, after planning, there are other things that you have to do. So first, to review the goals, and that you do at the beginning and at the end of the audit. Then you evaluate the performance of your audit team. Did you really get what you were expecting from your audit team? They did communicate to you, they did deliver all the information that you were expecting on time, that they did communicate new rules and information. Also, you have to evaluate the performance of your accounting team. That is important. Sometimes you do the how do you say that, the support that you get from this admin department that gives support to your processes is very important, and that you could evaluate together with your auditor, because your auditor as an accountant really knows how your accounting team is doing. Meet with your auditor, your accounting team, your general management, give it them, how do you say, that opportunity to share what they've done. Then talk about the actions and points to improve in both internally and with your auditor, and think of the challenges of the coming year. So for the coming planning of your audit this year, so what are the challenges that your company has? What are the challenges of your auditors? What has changed in your company internally? What has changed in your auditor's company? And that will both, like the management team, the finance manager, this process, the planning and this reviewing process, will allow to have meaningful information for the management always. So now, because we are talking about local audit and your HB2 audit, as we are companies from Germany, there is something that you have to try to do at the same time with your local audit, and you have to have a common understanding and communication between these two audits. And for your HB2 audit, our tips are: first, have an updated version of your accounting policies, because that's to work with up-to-date information is very important. Do you understand the accounting policies for the headquarters? If you don't, you please communicate with them. Have your financial team, your auditors communicating directly with them. Do you have the most important policies from your group accounting management in the local language, in Spanish or Portuguese? Because sometimes we have seen that these policies are mostly in English or in German, but then the accountants or the team locally don't speak those languages. Many do, many others don't. So it is important to have a summary of the most important policies in the local language. What are the differences between HB1 and HB2? To have a chart on that, that would be great, also very helpful for everybody. Have you contacted headquarters to answer doubts? I think you should not hesitate on asking questions. That's very important. The structure of the HB2 reporting is clear to you. Have you addressed technological challenges in the management of the information? And what I have said from the very beginning, have a dialogue, common understanding, communicate with your auditors. And this communication should start at the very beginning when the relationship starts. That's very important. I think I'm getting some hands up with some questions, but just give me a minute. Then, so this is very important, and I want to end my presentation talking about when companies should have a statutory auditor in Colombia. So by law, we have these thresholds. So when companies have more than 4.5 thousand million in assets or 2.7 thousand millions in income, the company, it is mandatory that the company has a statutory auditor. Also, for non-profit entities, for branches, sucursales in Spanish, for health services providers, for stock companies, except SAS, and some companies, if they just really want, their shareholders want to have an auditor, they could have, how do you say that, an auditor, even though the law doesn't require it. So this is what I wanted to share with you in this super short 15 minutes talk. This is our team, our Global Gap team. So if you have any doubts, requirements related to your local statutory audit or your external audit under HB2, we are here to help. And all of our information is in our website, or my phone is going to be sent with this presentation. Thank you. And we wanted to share also that this year we are celebrating the 10 years of Global Gap. Thank you. And we are going to have 5 minutes to answer your questions. So let me see if we can look at the question.
No question, Becky.
No questions? Okay.
No question.
Great. So that's what I wanted to share. We are just on time. Please team up with your auditors. We are professionals that really want to, how do I say that, to be committed to the goals of your company, for sure, and do that from the very beginning. Share the culture of your company. Times are changing. Everything is really more challenging. And if we don't work together like companies with all our peers or all our partners or allies, we won't be able to be successful. So this is part of that. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you to all of you that have been in this short conversation. And I hope to see you all very soon, and the best for this day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Becky. Thank you all for your assistant. Bye-bye.
Bye.